Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll get him down that time. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but 1st down.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at his running back position.
And the Canes are on the move here. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the catch. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
This defensive coordinator makes some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Second down play coming up. Makes a quick catch. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Can he keep the opening drive alive? In the 11th play, it's 3rd and long. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up. Call on this important play coming up. Can they keep alive this long opening drive? It's the 11th play on 3rd down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 25, right where he would have been if he'd just taken a knee. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? single back, takes the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him. The defense with a tackle for loss to wrap up the first quarter play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes a quick grab. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. It was right down the field for a touchdown. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. The coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll get there. Touchdown, LSU.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Make the extra point and go up 6. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. Breaks loose at the 40. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. First and 10 now for the offense. Going to hand this off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Caught quickly. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Extending the play now. He's found some room at the 45. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Right down the middle. They tack on 3 more that'll finish off the third quarter of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. Breaking free at the 35. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on the screen. Gets some space around the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. Now the try for the two-point conversion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. Recovered by the kicking team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That pass is caught. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Second and goal for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown Tigers. And the beatdown continues. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And looking for a big play here. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. And the quarterback dropping back. He pulls in the catch.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Direct snap to the back. The Canes look to keep this drive moving.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already out of the game.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it backfire.
3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future.
Looking to throw it deep. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Here's the second down play.
Flip. Slam. Over.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Ball handed off. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. And he's hit just before the throw. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
The Canes line it up with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the two-point conversion.
Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
As a design quarterback keeper, and he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. A gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and it's intercepted. He went way up to grab that.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Ready,
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. No shot to bring him down. Touchdown, LSU. This one is getting ugly.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And on that takeaway, the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win.